parents, tomorrow is Friday, September 18th, and that is when our next pickup will be from 12 to 2 in the multipurpose room. So it is very important that you go to drop off your students' work and as well as pick up the next 2 weeks of work. If you cannot make it from 12 to 2, the supplies will be in the office and you will just turn in the work to the office. All right, now I'm going to show you what is due tomorrow at pickup. I'm going to start with our packets and loose papers that we did, and then I'll move to our math book and our Wonders practice book. So first thing is week 4, not week 5. They will keep week 5 in their folder. And that is because I am going to slow down a lot with our skills and standards. Over the computer, it is so hard for me to track if they're understanding or not. And just through the chat, I'm going to slow down when I realize they're not understanding. So a lot of materials you are going to keep. And a lot of things, or the new packets I will give you, we may not hit that all in the next 2 weeks either. All right, so please pay attention. So week 4, not week 5, you are turning in. They have all of it finished. So practice 1, practice 2. We did this all in class. Practice 3. And then practice 4 should be done. This is homework for Thursday night. And it is, again, practice. I am not grading this sheet. I want to see what they know. So for the week 5 race packet, I know what to do to help them. Restating the question is due. They should have finished the bottom. We did the top. So this was a loose paper. Wolf story sequence. This was also a loose paper that we pulled out from previous packets and kept. If your child accidentally turned it in when they weren't supposed to, I had them just write on a lined piece of paper. So they should have that lined piece of paper if they were following along with us. You don't need to do the pictures. We did this together. Next, this was another sheet. Estimate the sums. Another loose sheet that they were not supposed to turn in last pickup because we didn't get to it. The front of page 8. So the front of page 8, all of it should be done. The back of page, so then page 9, 1, 3, and 5 was homework. 1, 3, and 5 was homework. This is due tomorrow. They have had this rounding sheet for about almost 4 weeks now. So they're supposed to round all the numbers. It's a lot of rounding. I gave them 4 weeks. They're supposed to show their work on a separate piece of paper and then color in each area depending on what it tells them to do at the bottom. Right. Then I'm going to move into the weeks 4 and 5 packets. So the 3rd grade activity, there was only one activity in it, and I want that turned in, which is their landscape. And we worked on it in class. I didn't finish mine, but this is what we did in class. And they can color it however they want. It's their imagination. So then they're supposed to color at home. Their weeks 4 and 5 grammar packet, every page should be finished except for the last one. So the last page, front and back, so 11 and 12, we did not do, and I'm not going to have them do. But the rest of the packet we did in class. Okay, now we're getting a little trickier. Our last packet is the weeks 4 and 5, 3rd grade language arts. I need you to keep some pages because we didn't get to it. The pages that you are going to turn in tomorrow, starting from what's the main idea, the rest of the packet you're turning in. So they should have finished this for homework. So that's turned in. They should have finished this for homework. That needs to be turned in. We did this in class. And this is homework for tonight. That needs to be turned in. And we are not doing the last page. We're not doing this one, but you can still turn it in so it's easier just to pull all of these out of the packet. What you keep, because we are not done with it yet. The cover, that's fine. Just put your name on the front of the other page. We're going to keep this. We're sticking to the same story. We did not finish it. Keep the vocabulary cards in. And these are what you're keeping. Keep the lined paper and the lined paper. We did not do this. This is an important graphic organizer we did not do yet. Keep that. And then all of the vocabulary squares we're going to keep because we're not moving on. We're staying with this vocabulary. So this should all be done though from homework. But you can still see it pretty well. Okay, keep all that. So starting on this page, the rest of the packet, tear out and turn in and keep the front, please. And then your science packet. It was the hand, Mystery Science, week 4 and 5. Turn that in. I didn't have an extra copy, so I can't show you that, but turn in weeks 4 and 5. Then chapter 1, math. I am going to put it under the document camera so I can show you the pages. I'm not going to have them turn in what we did in class. I'm just going to have them turn in what they did for homework. All right. So, page 16A and 16B is what they should turn in. Estimate sums, 1.3. And we did the even numbers. And then we did all of the back except for number 1 and except for number 1 on the lesson check. Okay. The next math homework, 32A, 32B. That is use place value to add, lesson 1.7. This one we did the evens. So the evens should be done. And then number 1 should be done because we did it together. But then the rest need to be finished. So 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 needs to be done. Next is the page 33. The mid-chapter checkpoint. This all should be done. All of it. And page 34, all of it as well. Page 38, A and 38B, so the back side. All right, this needs to be done. You can decide evens or odds. I think I gave them a choice on this day. Evens or odds. And then again, you could do evens or odds. 46A and 46B, which is use place value to subtract lesson 110. All of it, because I split this up in 2 days. So they did some problems for homework one day, and then they finished it the next day when I taught them a different skill. So all of the front and all of the back. Sorry, I shake really bad. Okay, and then the chapter review, page 55, 56, 57, and 58. So today I'm recording this on a Thursday. We are going to finish this tomorrow. So I will let you know after tomorrow's class the problems that they should have done for turning in. So all of 1. So these are the problems that should be done by tomorrow after class. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and then tomorrow we're going to be doing 6, 7, 8, 9. We're not doing the bottom. And number 15. We're not doing any of the other problems. So turn all that in. Monday is going to be our test, our chapter 1 test. I call them brain checks. I'll do a little review on whiteboard, and then we'll start the test. So yes, and then I'll give you the chapter 2 tomorrow. In our Wonders, Your Turn practice book, they are just turning in page 1. It should be done. This is not done. Don't worry about it. Turn in page 3 with 4. 5, that should be done. We did not do page 6, so that's okay. Page 7 should be done. I'm going to make page 8 extra credit. That'll be extra credit if you want. And that is it in the Wonders book that we did. And now in the folder, just so you know what you should still have in your folder, right? You should have the race strategy sheet, stay in the folder. You should have the cubes strategy sheet in the folder. Week 5 should be in the folder. Your number line, I want your number lines to stay in there with your protective sheet. Your week 4 and 5 brain check, because we're going to do that Monday, so keep that. You should have your number chart, and if it's in there, keep it. And if you tore this paper out, we didn't get to it yet, but it's really important. So page 5 should have. And that is what, sorry. And last thing, you'll keep the front of weeks 4 and 5 and the backs. Again, the last of the pages, starting with this page, we'll turn in. So this will be in your folder as well. All right. And that is it. Tomorrow between 12 and 2 for pickup and drop off. Thank you so much.